Welcome to the Spiritualist Circle of Light. It's so wonderful for you to join us. I'm glad you are here. I'd like to share a little bit with you about, this deals a little bit with self-esteem or self-worth. And this comes from, this comes from the article entitled The Dynamics of Self-Esteem in Adults Over a 6-Month Period, an Exploratory Study. They share a little bit with us about self-esteem, and they tell us that people with low levels of self-esteem or low levels of self-worth, they feel bad about themselves. Well, these people tend to be more sensitive to what we call the negative impacts in their life. And what we mean by this is rejection. They're more sensitive to rejection. They're more sensitive to plans falling apart. They're more sensitive to things not going their way. They're more sensitive to a lot of what we call these negativities. And in comparison with those who have high levels of self-esteem or feel relatively good about themselves, these types of people are more sociable, they're more spontaneous. You might even say that emotionally they appear to be a little more stable. So if you know of someone who flies off the handle a lot, I used to do that. I was like that. I know what it's like to be like that. And it's difficult because we've got this anger that's always within us that just seems to ride the surface. And we don't know what to do about it. It's just there. And this is the way it was with me. There was this anger that was always just at the surface, just waiting for someone to give me an excuse. And the thing about this is we're never aware of this. To us, this is normal. To us, to people who are like this, it's normal. They don't know that there's something else. They're envious of other people, and they're self-defeating. And the thing is that they're not aware of this. They're not aware of these activities, these events, these emotions within them. They just know that this is how they feel. And the trick is that you can tell someone about this all you want, but until they accept it, until they become aware that they're in this state of disharmony, until they become aware of that, there's actually very little that can be done. There's little for them to do, and they often get caught up in these behaviors that work against them. So next time you come across someone, friend or someone that you know that just flies off at the handle, don't try and tell them to just calm down, settle down, or anything like that. Just try and empathize with them. Not put yourself in their shoes, but remember what it was like for you, and then use that to help them. And, spirituality crosses over into the self-help realm. It's the nice thing about spirituality. It's all-encompassing. And check out our website as well. We've got some information there. We've got links to some books. One of them is called The Recreator Being, and it's all about, it's about the steps that I use to change my way of thinking. It's not about me, but it does cover the steps that I use to change my way of thinking, because I was just like these people who are experiencing low self-esteem. I was caught up in that, so I can relate. And I want to thank you for allowing me to share this little bit